Hi guys, Suze here and welcome back to my channel, His Wings My Refuge. Today we're going to be talking about kids' pocket money and the chores that my kids do to earn said pocket money. Before we go ahead and jump right into the content of this video, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below as well as the bell so you get notifications when new videos pop up. I post on a Tuesday and a Saturday and all things to do with faith, family and lifestyle. So of course, if you want to see more of those things, please give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments what it is that you want to see. So let's jump right on in. First of all, I want to just start off by saying that my kids are a lot older. So my oldest daughter is 15 years old and my youngest daughter is 11 going on 12 very soon, which means that they are capable of doing a lot of different chores. That doesn't mean to say I make them do every single chore, because there is still room for me to do stuff as well as it should be and room for my husband to do stuff as well as it should be. However, as my girls get older, their chores get more, I don't want to say harder, but they get to start doing the chores that we would normally do, like cooking and things like that. So first, before we go into that, if you have got younger kids, there are chores that every kid of just about any age, as long as they can walk and understand and all that, can do. Even from the age of 1.5, I had my kids helping with things like cleaning up their toys or putting the toys away when they got finished in the bathtub, or as soon as they could walk and carry things without falling over, carrying their dish to the kitchen, things like that. So there is always room for kids to do things in the house from very, very early on. And I think it's really important that our kids learn to do these things for themselves to set them up for the future. Because really, I work. I can't do everything on my own, nor can my husband. And honestly, our kids make more mess than we do. So I think it's only fair that our kids get to help out around the house. So let's talk about the pocket money aspect. Now, not everyone wants to give their kids pocket money. And then there are some people who want to just give their kids pocket money and not make them earn it. And I don't necessarily think that that is the best way to go. I mean, if you want to go that way, you go that way, but I don't feel like that is the best way to go. In terms of pocket money, we only started giving our kids pocket money maybe 2-3 years ago. We do have a savings account set up for them that we deposit money into every single month, just a small amount, but they're not actually allowed to touch that until they turn 18 or when they need a car or something like that. So that money doesn't get touched. In terms of buying things for them, we do buy everything that they need. Their undies are all blown out and they need new undies, I will buy them new undies. Their socks are blown out, we'll buy them new socks. Shoes, school shoes or runners or everyday shoes that they need for everyday activities, we will buy those things. But if they want, say, a particular hoodie because it's fashionable, but they've got all these hoodies that we've already bought them, they have to use their pocket money for that kind of thing. If they want the next book in a series, they've got to buy that book in the series, bearing in mind that we gift all of these things to them at their birthdays and Christmas anyway. It's not a hard and fast rule. Sometimes I want to spoil my kids, and I think it's okay to spoil the kids occasionally, as long as you're not doing it all the time and they don't expect it. You want it to be a gift. So I love giving gifts. Gifts is my #1 love language, and I love receiving them and I love giving them. I love gift wrapping them. I love seeing people's faces when they get a gift. I love seeing people's reactions. So if I ever give you a gift, make sure I'm watching when you open it, because that to me brings me joy. It just brings me joy. So I am always buying my children gifts and I love it. But I always have to stop myself and go, do they really need this gift? Why am I buying it for them? Okay, and if I do it all the time, it's no longer a gift that they appreciate, they just start expecting it. So I don't do it all the time. So in terms of what we do in terms of paying pocket money, other than what goes into the savings account and that they can't touch, we pay them $1 per year of age per week. I'll repeat that. $1 per year of age per week. So my 11-year-old gets $11 a week. My 15-year-old gets $15 a week. And you would think that that would cause a lot of issues and a lot of fighting. And at the beginning, they were a bit like, the youngest was a bit like, that's not really fair. And I said, well, to be perfectly honest, we've started this late. By the time you hit 18 and you stop getting pocket money, or the time you start working, you will have been given more money than your sister has anyway, because we didn't start from the very beginning. She liked that. It stopped the problem. So $1 per year of age per week, and I pay out every 5 weeks because that is the easiest number for me to round to, and it works perfectly. So at this point in time, the youngest is getting $55 every 5 weeks, and I write it on the calendar. I've got the day that the girls have paid their pocket money, and you know, if they've bought things and I've lent them money, it comes off their pocket money, it all gets written down. The oldest gets $75 now that she's turned 15. So then when the youngest turns 12, she will then get $60 every 5 weeks. So that's how we pay the pocket money. $1 per year of age per week, paid out every 5 weeks, because that's the easiest way to do it. It rounds really well for the dollar notes. Now, in terms of what they need to do to earn that pocket money, there's various things that they do. The number one thing that our girls do every single day is the animals. So the youngest one, Angie, generally does the animals. Feeding the dog, she washes the dog, makes sure the dog has water, plays with the dog, all those things. We can't walk our dog anymore, she's getting old, so that doesn't happen anymore. But we also have the guinea pigs. So she is in charge of making sure those guinea pigs are fed, making sure that their hutch has got fresh hay, making sure that they have got treats, making sure that they have got water, making sure that they get a bath every now and again. I do not touch the guinea pigs. I'm allergic. I never wanted them in the first place, and that is a story for another day. So the deal with the guinea pigs was that Angie was going to deal with all of it. So Angie does all the animals. Occasionally we might feed the dog, but she does the animals. The other thing that they do every single day, and they take turns doing it, so if one does it, then the next time the other one does it, is the dishes, the dishwasher. So when they come home from school, whoever's turn it is they've got to do the dishwasher, either unpack it or load it up or whatever. So they've got to do it. It used to be that one would unpack and the other one would then come and pack it, but it was causing fights, and they can't do it together because it just causes fights. They get in each other's way. So what we do now is, if you're doing the dishwasher, you've got to make sure that it has been unpacked. If it's on the unload, unpacked and put away properly. They then have to pack the dishwasher. They run the dishwasher if it is full. If it's not full, that's fine. We just then know that we need to load our dishes as we go. They need to unstack the drying rack, because we still have to hand wash some things and put all those things away. And any dishes that don't fit in the dishwasher, if they want to run it, then have to be hand washed. So all your pots and pans and all of those things and all your chopping boards and everything, we don't put them in the dishwasher. The girls have to hand wash them, and they get put in the drying rack, and then that becomes the next day's problem, and then it's the next child's turn. So they do that every single day. I occasionally do the dishwasher for them. It doesn't happen very often. The second thing that they do at least once a week, and we only really do it once a week, we don't go through a lot of clothes, is the laundry. So both my girls will do the laundry on a Saturday. I hardly have to do any of it now. They get all the dirty laundry, they run the washing machine, they hang it all out to dry, they bring it all in when it's done, and then they sort it and deliver it to bedrooms. It is then everybody else's responsibility to put their own washing away. Needless to say, all 4 of us have wardrobes, because we're not very good at putting our own clothes away. But the general big job of the laundry, the girls do that almost completely on their own now, which is amazing. It just helps so much. The other thing that they do is they vacuum. So we've got part wood floors, part carpet, and the girls generally will vacuum the whole house once a week or once a fortnight. And of course, they have to keep their bedrooms clean, which that's an ongoing battle with keeping the bedrooms clean. And generally speaking, as long as they've done their other chores, you know what, I can deal with the bedrooms being slightly messy. It's when they get out of control that I kind of have a little tanty about it, but they have to do that. Oh, the other thing that they do is they clean their own bathroom and toilet, and I'm talking they go in there, they scrub the toilet, and they vacuum out, and they clean the floors, they clean the mirrors in the bathroom, they clean the shower, they do all of that. All of their bathroom. We do ours, they do theirs. And then of course they do odd jobs. You know, if I ask them to do something, like one of their jobs is also, you know, taking the bins out, emptying the bins, and then taking the bins out to the road once a week. They have to do that. But then there's odd jobs, just picking up things around the house. You know, washing the cars. We might pay them a little bit extra if they go and wash the car and vacuum the car out for us, clean it out. We might give them another $5 extra if they do that, which we don't do very, very often. But I have to say that our girls do a lot around the house, so they definitely deserve the pocket money that they get. And I'm very proud of them because they generally just get in there and do it. They very rarely whinge. Something new that we've brought in now is that on a Saturday morning, to stop me having to do all the housework on a Saturday morning, is that the girls need to do an hour of housework, of meaningful housework that's not their bedrooms. So that could be any of the jobs that they haven't done yet. It could be extra things, you know, like seeing things that need to be done and doing them. So our girls work really hard for their pocket money, and I'm really proud of them that they do it. And it's a system that's been really working for us recently. Yes, some days you get the, oh, do I have to? I mean, who doesn't? Even I as an adult go, do I have to? Yes, I do. So I really think that making your kids do chores, especially if you're giving them pocket money, making them earn that pocket money is going to be really good for them in the long run. Because number one, they learn how to be domestic. They learn how to be a good husband or wife or roommate or flatmate or whatever. But number two, it also sets them up for life in terms of they're not expecting someone else to do everything for them, and they end up having a really good attitude about it. And it's just a good work ethic. So I think that chores are a very valuable thing for kids to be doing. And of course, as they get older, I'm going to start adding to their chores just little things here and there, things that I would normally be doing myself, like doing the cooking. I am often several times a week getting Natalie, my oldest, to come out and actually help me, and I actually just give her the verbal instructions and get her to do it so that she learns, because I want my girls to be able to at least cook some healthy meals for themselves when they move out of home. And I think that's really important, that if they're cooking the food for the family, they're more likely to, you know, eat more of it. I mean, my girls eat pretty well anyway, but if your kids are fussy eaters, get them to help you cook the food, because then they've got something to be proud of, and they'll go, well, I cooked it, so of course it's going to be amazing. Definitely something worth doing. Getting your kids to do things shows them how capable they really truly are, because kids are really capable. They really are capable. You've just got to give them the chance to show it. They really do. So that is how we do pocket money and chores in our household. So if you enjoyed that video, please go ahead, give us that big old thumbs up, click that red subscribe button down below, as well as the little bell so you get notifications of new videos when they pop up, and leave me some love in the comments down below. If you have questions about our methods for, you know, doing our pocket money and chores, please let me know. Give me the questions, and hopefully we'll get enough questions for me to do a backup video on this one. If you have other ideas of chores that, you know, our kids could be doing, leave that in the comments down below. If you've got a different way of doing pocket money, leave it in the comments down below. I'd really, really love to see what it is that you do in terms of pocket money and kids chores. What chores do your kids do? Do you give them pocket money? How does your pocket money system work? I'd love to know, and I think it's really important that we share this kind of information, you know, as parents, because it takes a village to raise a child, right? No, it took a village to raise mine, and mine are amazing. So, and I think that's probably because of the village. So if you don't have a village raising your child, I'll be part of your village, happily. Let me know if you want me to be part of your village to help you raise your child. Let's just throw that in there as well. Of course, thumbs up, click the subscribe, click the bell, comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.